Well, so initially, about 3 to 4 years ago, I had twisted my ankle while trail running, and having had experience with this clinic, I chose Dr. Grosser, and had such a pleasant experience at that time that after my latest injury, which was ladder 1, Jeff 0, I was in and had tore some ligaments, and then had to subsequently have surgery on the ankle to reconstruct those ligaments. So it was literally my first inclination was to call Dr. Dawn, so which is always my first inclination. Yeah, just that blend of surgical know-how and knowledge with the maternal aspect that she brings, right? And she spends time with you and doesn't talk over you, but rather it's more of a collaborative experience, right? Here's what we're going to do together, rather than I'm going to operate on you and then you're going to need to do this. It's like it just brings you along the way, right? As I said, kind of a maternal aspect to it. So she's fantastic. Yeah, so post-op, I was in recovery, and Dr. Dawn went out to my wife and was, showing her some of the photos from the surgery and the procedure she had done, and it took her longer than anticipated, I believe, but because it was still more complicated. But my wife was appreciative because she had a better understanding of what had happened as well. But it was, I appreciated the fact that she was very transparent, for lack of a better word, in the whole experience, and then the recovery began. Well, she knows, but I reminded her as an endurance athlete, I said, I need you to kind of be my limiting factor, right? Like, just check in and make sure that I'm not trying to push too hard. And I shared the same thing with my physical therapist, right? So if anything, he's more of my guardrails on the interstate. Keep me from going off the side, but I can stay in the middle. He keeps me from maybe taking a hard right and going off the ledge, but and she gave me her cell phone and said check in if I need anything, which I try not to do because I know she's busy. But it's just been it's been a team approach between the three of us and others, of course. It's hard to put into words, right? So as I was mentioning to you, this is my outlet for stress, is both training and competing, and just getting up in the morning early and just being active. And this was taken away from me for a number of months. And so just so you know, prior to this, like 2 months before I did this, I had artificial disc replacement. And so literally artificial disc replacement, 2 months of PT. I ran on Monday and I fell off a ladder on Thursday. So I went from here emotionally to here, and so it's been a bit trying, right? I mean, emotionally, spiritually, and obviously physically. So if I could say one thing, just thank you for being there. I mean, thank you for guiding me through this and letting me know that it'll be all right, and reminding me constantly to be patient. That's probably the hardest part. Yeah, very familial, right? It's just it's a team approach. Everyone is kind of they don't have any necessarily weak links in the chain, right? Everybody is good. Everybody's friendly and familiar with you as a person, and you have a very diverse blend of from young to old, from athletes to non-athletes, right? A little bit of everything here, right? They don't necessarily specialize in one thing. They want to help everybody. And I think that's what it is. It's, top down. It's all about just helping people get healthy.